Welcome to the Peeew.
Welcome to the... Was that an imitation of an Asian person?
No.
Oh, oh, was that Dr. Kaiser?
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to do an imitation of a little computer, of a computer toy talking.
And I'm so enamored with my baby bottle pop. People might almost think I'm endorsing the product, which I'm not.
No, you'd be paid if you were.
It's by Tops. Jewels. Anyway, so what are we talking about today?
We are talking about Michael's Facebook debacle. For those of you who haven't been following his every post...
Wait a minute. There's nobody who's not following my every post.
I didn't even notice your Facebook debacle.
Well, that's because you're so close to me and that you know everything that goes on. You don't have to go to my Facebook page to find anything out.
It's either that or maybe I don't follow you. I don't know.
It's that. We discovered last week that you do follow me.
No, I do follow you.
And I follow you. It's a symbiotic relationship.
But actually, I just didn't see it. I didn't see... So what was the debacle? Because I didn't see it and tell the viewers in case they didn't see it.
You probably didn't see it because it was deleted very quickly. Not quickly enough for a sharp-eyed...
Artie Hatch.
And Sushi.
Sakai.
Yeah. But
who saw what?
Well, okay. This is what happened. Here's my book. This is my book of
all his secret passwords, which
all
will
my
now,
secret
passwords flash on the screen.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of them. So, somebody that I love and care about and trust stole it and either took a picture of it. I don't even know if that makes it more or less sinister, but he took a picture of it, I think, and then proceeded to go to all of the pages and stuff and either change the passcodes or post gibberish. And the gibberish, I mean, if it was really done really maliciously, it would have been like, and I think this about so-and-so, and all right, but it wasn't. It was just kind of things that don't make sense and with improper grammar and spelling, which anybody who knows me knows I am a grammar Nazi, so I wouldn't do that. So people assumed that I was high on drugs or drunk or whatever, and they started posting, oh, I see Michael's back on, and then somebody said, and he's going to probably say his Facebook page was hacked. That's the oldest line of the book. We're never going to believe that. Oh yeah, healing crystals, hacked Facebook, So I couldn't even really go on Facebook and say that because I knew nobody would believe me. And then something very terrible happened with that person that I'm not comfortable talking about. We deleted everything, but not before people like Sushi and Artie commented saying, "Oh, Michael,
you seem a little incoherent.
Yeah, you seem a little not like yourself today, or maybe too much like yourself today, or something." And
was it just Facebook?
That was the most of it, but there's some Twitter things too. But Facebook is the more, And there were some really mean comments of people who saying, I supported Michael, I gave him a second chance, but now that I see this proof that he's on drugs again, and it hurts, because it's like, it's the irony, of course, is that I was the one time I was on drugs, I just did it. But thank God for Jane, who noticed it, and then Christopher Comp, and people started texting me saying, Michael, what's going on with your post? Take everything down. And so it's back to normal. We've changed most of the passwords now, but it was a drama.
Yet another drama.
I was just going to say one of the first dramas in a long time, but see, that's why. Yin and yang.
Long time for you.
Another Asian? Long time for you.
We'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Welcome back.
Back to the second half, the most exciting part of the show.
I went to the season opening of Suzanne Barsh's On Top party at...
Ernie, I said this was supposed to be the most exciting part of the show.
Yeah, well...
Keep talking about exciting.
Season opening of Suzanne Barsh's On Top.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what could be more exciting?
You're right. And you know, I did want to go.
Well, you said you were going to go.
I know, but that was the night that terrible thing happened.
Yes, all right. So it was really fun. And before that, actually, I went to this other place called the Electric Room.
Oh, and I wanted to go there too. Christopher had a party there.
Yes, and it was really
Now, is that
cute.
going to be a weekly thing?
I don't know. I hope it is because it was really great, and it's only 3 blocks away from Laverne, so you can actually walk from one to the other.
Now, wait, Ernie. You weren't born yesterday. You didn't fall off the back of the train.
Oh no! You keep reminding me I wasn't born yesterday,
or the day before,
or
the day before,
or thousands of days before that.
So you know that was done in tandem with On Top, on purpose, in order to piggyback. But that's all fair. That's fair, and that actually will help On Top. When two people all actually think that when there's 2 clubs on the same night they're competing, they're not. They're helping.
Yeah, they're not really. I didn't think they were completely
because they'll go to one and then the other.
Right, and that's what everybody did. I mean,
which should they go to first? Let me guess. Christopher's and then On Top.
Yes,
yeah, because the most fabulous one is the last one.
Well, and plus On Top just lasts a really long time. So
yeah. Well, the more fabulous the club is, the later it starts and lasts. Usually.
Well, the thing about On Top, though, is that it doesn't start late. It starts at 10, and it's crowded at 10.
Is it?
Yes, because like around 10:30 is when Joey and Amanda perform.
Joey Arias?
Mm-hmm.
They perform at 10:30?
Yes, they do like a salon kind of performance.
Oh, yeah.
And then they do like a later evening
Well, that's
performance.
good. You know, once you hit 60, you're like, you don't want to stay out too late. But the really fabulously young people can't get there before 2.
Well, a lot of people were there before 2, but then, the people from the Electric Room didn't show up until most of them didn't show up until about like 1:30 or 1:45.
Now, it reminds me of the Makeup Room and Disco 2000. Remember on Wednesdays?
The Makeup Room was on Fridays.
No. It started on Wednesdays, but because it was competing, it's so difficult to compete with that.
At Webster Hall?
Yes. They moved it to Fridays.
Oh, well, I don't remember.
But before that, everybody would go there and then come to Disco 2000.
What I remember is that people would go to Linda Simpson's Channel 69, and then they would come to Disco 2000.
Oh, that was another thing. There was a lot of things going on Wednesday. But they wouldn't get to Disco 2000 sometimes until 4 o'clock. And they would call and say, can you please tell the doorman to let us in if we get there before? So, of course, they would open till 6 o'clock. We'd let them in. The Makeup Room. Anyway, so let's see some of these pictures.
All right, well, this is Trevon Latin. I went with him to both parties because he lives in the Bronx, so I gave him a ride.
He lives in the Bronx?
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
we know that.
Yeah, not far from where I live. So he...
Southern part?
He lives over by Yankee Stadium, by that park.
Yeah.
That you know so well.
Mm-hmm.
So he cut out the back of his dress to expose his ass.
Oh,
he's
that's
doing
something
a little homage to the old school club kids.
Mm-hmm. Weird how that has become like a thing.
Like the homage?
No, the buttless thing.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of nice butts out there.
Yeah.
Susie Hart was at the Electric Room.
She's looking really good right there. Now, aren't you going to show that? Oh, we're going to...
Yeah, we're flashing them on the screen.
Oh.
So,
yeah,
what do you think of our outfit? It's very Boy George, I think.
It is very Boy George. Her face is looking really good, too.
It's like a whole Culture Club look
she
going on.
looked like that at my last party.
Except she's thinner and, prettier.
Womanier.
Yeah, more feminine than Boy George.
Not much, but...
She's pretty feminine.
She prides herself on her kind of middle-of-the-road androgyny thing.
I don't think she's androgynous, though, because, her breasts are quite large.
Yeah, but she doesn't try to be, sexy, where, He reminds me of Timothy.
This kid? Which Timothy?
A long time ago, Disco 2000.
Oh, okay.
Is that like a Star Trek shirt?
Yes, I know what Timothy you're talking about, right? The really tall, skinny one.
Is that like a Star Trek shirt?
I don't know. No, it's just like a spandex shirt, I think.
Mm. Now, where does one get something like that now? Because remember before that you'd go to Canonics or Pat Fields or any of those stores, and now are there stores like that anymore where you can buy things like that? Or
I was just wondering that there were a lot of stores that you could buy that, I don't know where you would go get that stuff now. Because off the top of my head, in New York City, I can't think of a place where I would go to buy club clothes.
There were dozens of stores.
Yeah, there were.
Well, you could buy these things.
Right, especially on Broadway.
Maybe they just make them.
Maybe they make them, or
If they don't, they're very expensive because they're like, kind of high-end designer.
Well, plus you can also order a lot of these clothes
Yeah.
Online now, so you don't
That's gross, though. I hate that.
Well, I only hate it because I like to try clothes on before I buy them.
Yeah. What if it comes into fit?
Well, a lot of people seem to not mind ordering something and then trying it on, and then when it doesn't fit, they send it back. But
Or throwing it away. It's so cheap.
Yeah, I don't have time to be
I read
mailing
something
shit
that in the
back.
1970s, Americans had an average of like 5 outfits, and now it's something like 50 outfits because clothes are so cheap because of Kathy Lee Gifford and all that. And so we buy and we throw it away. I mean, before it was hand-me-downs. We'd buy your older brothers.
I like this look with the red hair and the red forehead. It's really fun.
Who's this?
I don't know his name.
We should have the name. Because, I run a lot.
I think he was hosting, though, at the Electric
We're doing
Room.
We're doing a new set of trading cards that I want a lot of these kids. Some of them. I'm not going to want all of them.
I like the orchid on the head.
Love it.
That was fun.
Is that Princess Botanical?
I don't know.
Just wearing a mask. Maybe it's Jenny Janet. Who's that crazy looking person with the white?
Oh, that was my look.
That was a very good look.
Yeah, it was my church lady hat with some tulle.
That's a very good look, and let me tell you why. Because your looks are always pretty good.
Well, thank you.
But they are. And consistently so. But this is one of those over the top, head to toe planned, nothing forgotten look. Without going overboard, without being Olympia.
Yeah, I was trying to be
With the
pretty.
bustle, with the electric bustle.
Pretty and grotesque at the same time.
Well, you're pretty grotesque.
This is Tyler on the left, and I think his friend's name is Jonathan.
That's Tyler, and that's
No,
Jonathan?
this is Tyler, who is really cute. And he's a friend of Chris Christopher's, and he's often at Chris's house every time I go over there.
Yeah. I recognize a lot of these people from when Christopher used to work for me, and he would invite them all to my party.
And, a lot of these looks are very reminiscent of the past.
They are. My theory, nothing new.
Here's Muffin Head.
And?
I can't remember his friend's name. She had a
Which
friend.
one is Muffin Head?
The one with the big plastic thing.
They're both wearing big plastic
Well,
things.
the big plastic squiggle.
Okay, squiggle. That's what you should have said.
The big plastic
A
squiggle.
squiggle, because they're both wearing things.
Yeah, but the other one's flowers. That's
Well, that's a thing. There's a thing. There's things on there.
Right. Yeah, there's things.
You're not going to win this one. You could have
I
said
like-
squiggle. If you would have said squiggle, it would have been very obvious.
I like both looks. They're fun. This is Dolly Dharma doing his. He's been going around. He's been going around town with all these vote for Dolly Dharmas because he's trying to win the Brooklyn Nightlife Award competition for best something or another.
I wish people took it that seriously when we did it. We just made up everything. That reminds me of, remember the opening of Disco 2000 when China, James's roommate, was the human dining room set, and there was a table and her head popped up from the table and it was on a platter. Like that?
Yeah, well, so he was walking around with
a pizza, right?
Yeah, he cut a hole in a pizza box and there was an actual pizza in there. But the problem...
Oh, God, that's going to get all over, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I don't think he cared about ruining his outfit. But to me, the drawback of this outfit was that he had to hold the box with his hand.
All he needed was a metal rod that
Right, well, he was saying that he didn't have time to do it or that he...
Oh, he had time to do all of that?
Right, I know he gave me some reason why he was holding it.
Shoddy reason.
I mean, I didn't criticize him for it. But
well, you should have.
We
that
were
would have
just
made the outfit having that. Then he could have his hands for drinking and other things.
or whatever,
Whatever,
but yes, you shouldn't be using your hands to hold your outfit. If you are, that's not a successful.
Even
outfit.
a bride has the girl holding them. Oh, let's look at those again. You look like somebody. You look like somebody.
I look like
a Zorro kind of.
You look like a man.
Like a Zorro kind of character. Who's a faggot?
Yeah, the flaming Zorro.
That's the Joe Rivers line. You look like a gay man in jail.
Right, well, everybody looked like a gay man.
And everybody thought that was an insult, which she wasn't insulting you. She's one of the biggest gay supporters in the world, or was.
Right. Well, I never felt insulted.
No, I know you didn't. But everybody else did. And the posts on the show were like, how dare she say something so homophobic?
So that was my night on top.
Well, wait a minute. So who performed before Joey and
Was Joey and Amanda and Aquaria performed. Aquaria just did like a drag show.
what did Suzanne look like?
Suzanne was wearing a mask. She looked really hot.
Hot like sexy or hot like
sexy.
sweaty?
She
like sweaty and
no, she looked
red.
hot, sexy, hot. And I mean, there was just so many looks on top.
A mask, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Almost like she's covering something.
She has nothing to hide.
No. Next week we'll see what the changes are.
All right. Stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.